Hello YouTube, Jonas Wefield here once again, and if you remember my very first review, yeah, it wasn't really a review, it was more of a versus type deal. A pros and cons type thing, not really a review. However, I did talk about the games a little bit. It was Star Wars Battlefront versus Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, this year I promised to do them both separately, and I'm going to try my best to do them better. But anyways, I'm going to start out with the first Battlefront. So, back in 2004, yeah, it was 2004, a game Star Wars Battlefront came out. And it was the first game of its kind, really. I mean, the first game where you had to play as an army and kill all the other troopers from an army, or take over all their command posts. Yeah, it was pretty much the first game that you could do that, and it was really, really fun. So they came up with a sequel, but never mind that sequel for now. Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront, it had that, but in case you got bored of just doing that, you could, do a historical campaign where you can play the battles from the movie, all that, and yeah, it was fun. You could play as either the droids or the clones if you wanted to play in the Clone Wars, or you could play the Galactic Civil War and play as either the Empire or the Rebels. My favorite team to play as is the Empire, or faction, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just like to play as them. So yeah, that's the historical campaign, and you can play one for the Galactic Civil War and one for the Clone Wars. They're both very fun. And another thing is you can play Galactic Conquest on there. You can, but let's see, there are 8 planets you can play on. One is your base planet, so you can't fight on that unless all of your other planets have been taken over, and one is the enemy's base planet, and you cannot play on that until you take over all the other enemy planets. So, yeah, that's Galactic Conquest, and basically it's a bunch of instant action battles. Those are just the ones where you can play one single battle, but they're just a bunch of instant action battles that you play, but what's cool is if you win, you get a bonus. Like, say you take over Bespin, you get the Sabotage bonus, or if you take over Tatooine, you get the Jedi Hero bonus. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Another thing is there are heroes in this game. You can't play as them, but there are heroes in this game. But they're hard to kill. You shoot a rocket at them and they deflect it. The physics in this game just does not matter, I guess. But, yeah. There is a way to kill them. You land a ship on top of them, or you can run over them with a ship. Or a cruiser, or whatever. But, yeah. Those are the only ways to kill the heroes/villains. So, yep, that's Star Wars Battlefront for you. The first one. Be here next time when I review the second Star Wars Battlefront. In the meantime, goodbye, YouTube.